We're live. Nice. Oh, so many browsers open. Okay. Hello, viewers. So, oh man, I am excited for today because I'm going to download some pictures that I uploaded to my Google Drive no more than 3 minutes ago. Let's see here. Oh, did I go to the wrong? Oh no, there they are. Beautiful. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, as I mentioned last time, I haven't mentioned it in the stream yet, I actually printed the design. I'll bring that up. Why don't I bring that up? 1 and 2. I printed the design. To be specific, I actually printed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them at 5 different sizes, and I picked a few that I liked. So I figured out the sizing, and I'll bring up some pictures of them here in just a second, so we can see how it printed, and I'll talk about it and what I think went right and what I think went wrong, and what work has yet to be done. So let's make sure those pictures downloaded. Okay, there they are. We'll put that in my Cyber Elf photo here. Folder. Okay, so I'm gonna get an object here to import the image into. And we'll just we'll start with this one. I think this is a good one to start with. All right. Oop. And we'll just move it off to the left here. So here's what we're working with. There's one. And I'll get the back. Oh, I didn't download the back picture. Download that one too. Let's pull that one up too, so that we can see the front and the back. And I'll just talk about what went wrong. And let's get another empty in here to show off this here image. And the back. Rotate X 90. GX. Okay. Here we go. So I'll probably leave these up for most of the episode here today, just so that as people come in, they can get a look at what went down. So here's the print. Really, really well. I was super happy with how it came out. Not a lot went wrong, honestly, and the things that did go wrong, they didn't go wrong so badly that the model was ruined. So let's talk about the supports. So I didn't show you the making the supports, which I probably could have, but I was excited to get it done. So here are the supports. There's one under the hair, one under the gun, one under each elbow, and then if you see, there's actually one right here holding up the sword tip that's actually attaching her sword tip to the back of her knee. And then there's another one right here that's really hard to see. You can't see it on here either. But it's actually attaching the sword tip to the bottom of this hand here. And then there's, of course, this tiny one right here that was probably what gave us the most problems. So what is the first thing? Oh yeah, there's also this one under here that went really well. That guy right there holding up the holster. So what went wrong with the supports? Okay, so like I said, I printed off quite a few here. And even on the most successful prints, there was one instance where this happened. Maybe you can see that. What happened is that the support didn't print very well, and it snapped off because it was just too small. And that was a big theme of a lot of the problems I had when I printed this, is that the supports I had, they just could be a little bigger. The smallest problem, I guess, is this little support here under the hair. That failed on about half of the prints, except on the biggest one, which it succeeded every time, but it's definitely a weak point. I need to make that support bigger. And in fact, aside from probably this support here under the holster, I think everything could be sized up a little bit on the support. What else went wrong? The cyber arm here. If you remember, she's got this cool metallic looking arm going on because her arm got replaced. None of this detail showed up at all. It looks pretty flat. You can't quite see it on these pictures. I mean, you can see a little bit there, but really when I ended up painting one of these, which I'll show you in a bit, that detail did not come through. You can only tell that it's a false arm because I painted it silver. What else went wrong? You can't see the bolts on the back here. They're too small. That's not super surprising. That was more for my own good than the models. And honestly, that's about it. I was really pleased with how this turned out. And there's not a lot to change. Other than a few cleanup items like under here. If you see under her right elbow, we got this, her arm is sticking out a bit. I kind of want to clean this up just because even though it didn't show up in the print and the print looks fine, it bugs me a little bit that I can see it in the 3D model. Because people will be looking at this in the 3D model. Same with this elbow. I'd like to fix that up. So that didn't go exactly to plan. This section here, that kind of was a little weird. That printed over very nicely. There's no problem there. Yeah. Oh, the katana on the back here, the sword. If you look on the model, I actually had these details here that I added for fun. Those didn't really show up either. You got to make things really pronounced if you want it to show up. But yes, that's about all that went wrong. Other than that, I was really excited with how it turned out. I think it's, aside from I'd be very happy with this if I printed it off and wanted to use it in my games. There's just a few little odds and ends that I'd like to clean up. The hair, I was so excited that the hair turned out. I was really worried that it would look weird, but I'll share a few more photos because I painted one up. I finished it at 6:55. And I threw them, and this was a really quick and dirty paint job, so it's not my best work, but I'm still happy with it. And we'll move that one over here, and we'll get another in. I'll just tease that image for you to show you the back. Oops. Okay, here we go. Here's what they look like painted up. I went for like a little desert storm camo almost, with a little red thrown in, because who doesn't like a little color? Yeah, quick, easy paint job here. I did this probably in like an hour tops, breakneck speed. But yeah, you can see the optics showed up pretty well. I was really excited about that. I did this little tiger stripe camo thing for fun. The gun, wow, I can actually see all the details on the gun. Everything looks pretty good here. Yeah, the hair just looks, I love how the hair turned out. So excited about that. So I think I'm gonna be almost calling this done. I hope to finish it by the end of this episode. Completely finish and not have to touch it again. And then, oops, what did I just do? There we go. And then we can move on to other stuff. And I'll actually be taking, I think I'll be taking votes on what other stuff means tonight. Okay. So, let's pull up the sort of the final thing that I'd made. Where was it? Here it is. This is the actual model that I printed. You can see, oh come on, zoom in, there we go. You can see it actually, I included this support, even though I probably shouldn't have, because that's gonna complicate making it bigger a little bit. And I'll bring up all the supports I generated. There's a few more, where are they? 1, 2, 3. That's almost all of them, except for that one. Where is that one? Is that this guy? No. Where's that? Where's that support? Huh. Seems I've lost it. This is why you should really group all your items together. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now. And I'm gonna move them to a collection. I'll make a new one. I'll call it L4 supports. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's hide L4 here and her hair. Let's see. I am missing that one support. Oh, is that it? No. It's not. In fact, oh, there it is. Oh, that's her hair. That's the little hair support. So let's, actually, I'm going to be using that. So I'm going to move that over here. Oh, no, I'm not going to move it over there. I'm going to duplicate it and then move it over there. Because I'm actually just going to use this and just plop it over the other one to make it bigger. I'm just going to scale it up by a fair margin because it did not print very well in general. And GY to bring it back. And let's grab this and bring it up and scale. Maybe bring it back this way a little bit. Scale. Bring it back this way. Like so. Okay, that should print much more reliably now. Okay, so I'm still missing that one support that is just gone. So I'll just make it again, I think. Actually, is this it? Just in a different way, different spot? It might have been. If it wasn't, it is now. I'm just gonna use this. Let's bring it right. Actually, bring everything over. Okay, that does touch her boot though. So I'm going to take this, I'm gonna duplicate it. And then I'm going to move it out here for a second. And I'm gonna hide this one. I'm gonna move this back. Okay, so one thing, even some of these supports failed because they weren't super strong. So I think I am going to just move it up a little bit. And that should make that connection a bit stronger. Oh, that reminds me. The other thing that I was not super happy with was the fact that this, if I bring those images back, you kind of lose the fact that this magazine is sliding out of the gun, just because the angle isn't that much. So one thing I did want to do that I just remembered is I wanted to make that a little more pronounced, which does unfortunately mean this whole thing is gonna have to be redone. Not that that's difficult, that's actually quite easy. And it does mean that I can, if I remake it, it does mean I can just do this with the original instead of overlap it, which is probably a better practice anyways. Let's make it let's just scale that piece. Just like that. Okay, so let's grab this, and we're just gonna make that angle even more extreme. So let's bring it down here, like that. Now we're definitely not gonna lose that action of the magazine. Even we could probably even move it, not quite falling out. Can't go that crazy, but like that'll probably work. That'll probably print okay. Let's move it a little into the gun like that. Yeah, that should be good. It's not the most connection, but it should be plenty, because a lot of this area will end up being connected anyways. I just wanted that angle to be more extreme. So that's looking good. So I'm actually going to grab this one, and I am going to delete that. Then I'm going to grab all of these. I will duplicate. Wait a second while it duplicates. I should probably pop a save before I do this, but oops. Okay, those got messed up. I gotta redo that. Alright, grab these. Let's pop a save. Grab these, duplicate, and there we go. Oh, why are we going crazy here? GX. Oh, I know why. Let's move this to supports right now. We'll hide these, and then I need to apply all the modifiers. So let's go ahead and do that. Apply, because everything was attached to the skeleton. And we can't have that. Oh, so many things. I wonder if there's a... Can I Control A and do this? Apply... Nope, I can't. There's probably a quicker way to do this with a hotkey, but I don't know it. So here we are. Gotta do it all by hand. Okay, that's good. Apply, that's fine. Apply. Please tell me I don't. Oh no, each individual finger. I wonder if I can. Oh, how'd that happen? Fix that quick. It looks like. Did they get moved a little? I wonder if that happened on the other one. You know, I think it got a little messed up somehow, so I'm gonna go back to my save point. We're gonna have to redo that. Because her fingers, something's going on with her fingers. Something got broken. Hopefully I noticed it in time. Doesn't look like I did. Shoot. Let's go back one more save point. See if I can tell why her fingers are broken. That doesn't exist on the printed model. Yeah. No, it didn't exist on the printed model, so that's good. It does. Huh. It exists on this one. Odd. Alright. Well, that's not the end of the world. You just gotta move that over and then it looks fine. That won't show up on the printer. So let's get rid of that. Let's grab all these and duplicate. Wait for that to finish. Finish? I think it finished. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's move to the... Oh, I don't have the support. Oh, oopsies. Okay. Move to collect. I have to make that collection again. Elf for supports is what I named it. Okay, did that. Let's grab all these and move to elf for supports. We'll hide the old elf. Well, not the old elf. Okay, and this isn't big anymore. So let's scale that up. That should do it. And I am gonna have to do all the apply modifiers again. Oh, and I have to fix this again. Yeah, it stinks to have to go back 2 saves, but it's definitely worth it. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah, that's definitely leaving the pistol. Okay. So let's grab all these things. Let's do a save. I wonder if I can grab everything and then apply these modifiers. I wonder if that would work. No. Not at all. Although, actually, hang on. Hold the phone. I don't need to apply the modifiers to make this. I don't need to do that at all. What am I doing? In fact, I shouldn't apply the modifiers. This is way easier than I was making it. Oops. As long as I move the skeleton with the elf, everything should move correctly. In fact, it's easier for me to just move the supports. Why wouldn't I do that? Oh man. Genius. Well, let's do that. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll just... That is a much better option. Right there. Looks about right. Maybe a little more this this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that looks right. Pistol clip looks right. This looks... Yep, that's definitely sized up. Ooh, that doesn't look right. Now it does. Now these also need to get sized up a little bit, because they also were a little iffy. Not terrible. They worked, but they definitely could be a little bigger without any issues. Just make sure that that's entirely encased in there. And the same with this one. We'll just scale it up a bit. And that should be good. Okay. That's a good connection. Okay. That's good. So I think... Is there anything else print-wise that I didn't cover? Oh, there was one other thing. I forgot to model her belly button. So elves in this universe don't have belly buttons, I guess. But I'll add that in. Everything's flat, relatively. It's just good enough. Okay. Now I think that's everything. One thing about, I know her arm kind of threw me for a loop. I do have an idea to change it. Maybe I'll do that today as well. Yeah, I'll do that today. I'll get her belly button, make a new arm. I fixed the supports, I think. And I think those are all the main problems. I mean, I'm not going to try to fix, like, missing detail, except with the arm, because the arm is a big one. And maybe I'll try to fix these little widgets here. So let's... For some reason I can't deselect things. What's going on with that? Oh, there it works. All right. So let's change this arm quick. And what I'm thinking, I basically just need to make it way more obvious that it's not human. Or not elf, I guess. So how I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to scale out in the Z. I'm going to make it, if you think of the bones in the forearm, they're the two bones that do sort of a little bridge sort of thing with like a little gap in the middle. So I'm going to do that same sort of thing, but with just like cylindrical tubes. Make it a bit almost like a skeleton arm, but made of metal. A metal skelly. So, and we're not... Oh, that was terrible. Why did I do that? Yeah. And I'm gonna do this pretty quick and dirty here. I'm not looking to reinvent the arm. In fact, 2 tubes might even just be enough. If I let me pop a save quick. And I'm just going to hide this. Grab these. I'm just gonna slap them on there. I don't care. Let's see what it looks like. So far this has taken me about 30-40 seconds to do, so if I have to change it around, no big deal. Scale. Oops, no, let's not do that. Hang on. Let's just join these right now. And let's set a new origin so that it rotates perfectly. And we'll scale it down. Rotate ZZ 100 and, oops, no. Rotate ZZ 90, thank you. GXX. Rotate XX. No, rotate YY. GYY. GXX. Scale down a tidbit. We will have to put a sphere in there, obviously. Let's make it a bit longer. Yeah. There we go. That's going to be very obviously not an organic arm. That's what we're going for. Alright, so it's been a bit. We may have some new viewers here. I'll show you guys again what we got after the print. Let's see, not that one. Oh shoot! You know what I accidentally did? When I reloaded, I accidentally deleted those. That's okay. I'll throw them back in. I want those available to look at because I just like looking at it. Alright, that's one. Alright, I'll throw the pictures in here quick. Should be fairly easy to do. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Yeah, I actually did end up painting one today at breakneck speed because I was so excited about it. Alright, so here's what we ended up with. Yeah, looks pretty good. Printed really well overall. I'm very excited how it turned out. Just a few things to fix, which is what I'm doing right now. Here's the painted model. Yeah, cool. Really dig how it turned out. I'll leave those up. Okay, so I was fixing her arm because her arm didn't, the details on her arm didn't show up, and it just looks like an organic arm, so I need to fix that. So let's add in a cylinder, or not a cylinder, a sphere to fill in that elbow. That elbow is looking funky. Real funky. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be taking a little vote today to see what I do next, because I'm not sure what I want to do next. If people want to put in the chat, I'll have a few options to pick from on things that I'm willing to do. Let's put it up this way. There we go. I think that'll turn out, I think that'll print way better and be very obviously, I hope, not an organic arm. That's looking good. That also solved that problem of the sphere poking out of her little elbow there. This isn't a great practice to have, so let's duplicate this, and let's fill the wrist into a bit. Just to fill the gap there and not create that weird, we'll even make it, yeah, like that. That's good. It's just not a good practice to leave gaps open to the inside of the model like that. Try to avoid it. At least I do. It probably would print fine, but eh. Let's see. Okay. So I fixed the clip coming out, the magazine, to make it more of an angle and more obvious. The supports I sized up. I made her arm, I think, jump out to the eye a little bit more. Also, that's going to paint up really nice when you have big divots in the model like that. Example, in her hair. See how well her hair sort of got defined? Yeah, those sort of creases really are easy to paint, and they show up really well. I'm still geeking out about that a bit. Okay. So, and then there was this piece here, which I kind of wanted to, I'm gonna throw a save up, because I think, how should I fix this? I think the easiest way, maybe not the best way, would be to apply the modifier on this and then pop into sculpt mode to fix that. Or even, let me think. I could do something like this. Squeeze that a little bit. I don't want to do that. I could apply the modifier on here, and then I could just, that didn't show up, so that's fine. And then I could squeeze it in a bit manually on there. But I think I am going to jump into sculpt mode in a second anyways to put her belly button in. Because, funnily enough, her belly button, I've tried this before, it doesn't really look right. It's too flat. I have tried subdividing this in the past and moving this back. And that kind of works. Kind of. I don't know, maybe I can do that. Scale Z, let's make it really wide. Because again, to get details like that to show up, you really need to exaggerate them. So if I want her belly button to show up, she needs to have a big belly button. Funny things like that when you do modeling. Let's move these down to even it out a little bit. Getting these weird bumps too, but honestly, they don't show up, so I'm not worried about those. Maybe that's okay. We'll leave it, I think. All right. That's fine. I think we're good to go here. Yeah, I think we're good to go here. So there's another thing I wanted to try. And I can't believe I'm doing it again, but I'm going to duplicate. I'm just gonna make this elf 5-6 times over. And then I'm going to move to collection. I'm gonna make another collection. I'm gonna call it elf. We'll call it elf for SMG. For submachine gun. I'm going to, let's hide elf 4 for a second. And let's delete this. I know, crazy. But I'm gonna do something else with her gun, because I have a different gun I want to try, which I didn't put into this project yet. I will grab that very quick. Let's see. Elf guns. And I want collection. Oh, not collection. No. I want just object. Thank you. And I want... I have an SMG in here somewhere. There's just so much of it. I want hollow sight. And... is there no SMG? Man, I really wish I'd put this in here beforehand. Let me open up that file. Because I'd like to just slap another gun on her and see if the pose actually works with multiple guns. Because it actually is based off of the the pistol design. So I think it could fit. Let's hide that. Okay. Game plan. Got it. I'm gonna throw the collection in instead. So let's back out of here. You guys can't see what I'm doing, obviously, but... Okay, there's a giant pistol. That's actually not what I wanted. I'm gonna delete that collection. Oh, shoot. Oh, dear. It didn't delete the items. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I didn't delete you, right? Nope. Okay. You can stay. Surprisingly, I'm actually going to use you. So let's append not finished items, but submachine gun. There's the submachine gun that I hope will not look ridiculous in her hands. So let's add this to collection SMG. Let's grab all this jazz. And we're gonna scale it the heck down. Never mind, we shall not be doing that because there's some modifiers going on here. I'm gonna pop a save quick before I go further. I'm gonna try to join these, and now I can scale it down. There we go. Okay, rotate Z 90. Scale, actually rotate Z -90. I'm going to get the scale right by comparing it to this, because if you take a look, it's actually almost the exact same gun, just ever so slightly different. Oh shoot, I need to do the modifiers first. Yeah. Well, let's redo that. Oopsies. I lost some detail that I made on the handle and on the stock. So I need to apply the modifiers first, yeah. Can't get around that. All right, let's try that again. So we will apply, 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 apply. I think that's the last one. Control J. We'll call this SMG. And we will scale it the heck down. I missed one. That's okay. I'll just... In fact, that's good because this is the reloading animation, right? Or animation. So it needs to be falling out anyways. Move it down here. Okay. Scale a bit more. Almost there. Scale a bit more. And that's about right. Yeah, I think that's good. So now we can grab that, duplicate it, and we're gonna try to just slap this into her hand. This is nice because I designed this off of the pistol. It's actually just the pistol with this cool little folding stock, an extended mag, a handle, and a little hollow sight. Just a elf with a little extra firepower. this magazine to where she's reloading it. And her hand, ooh, does not quite line up. Like so. Like that. Yeah. Just like that. Okay. Now it's looking pretty good. The stock actually, it goes, I don't think the stock would do that if she was reloading. She somehow popped it over instead of under her arm there. So this pose unfortunately might not be that simple to modify. Unless I put the stock in the folded up position, which I can do, just not from this point of view. Interesting conundrum. I think I'll just take this off for now. I think that'll be for a different design. Not a big problem. I tried something to see if it would work out real quickly, and it didn't. And that's okay. So let's grab. Let's see. So L4 SMG was kind of a bust. So let's leave SMG in there though. But let's grab everything in here. And we're actually just gonna delete it. Are you telling me that I can't grab all of these at once? Oh, thank goodness, that would have stuck. Alright. Let's just get rid of that. It was a nice experiment. Didn't work out, and that's okay. So let's throw L4 supports back on there. There we go. So let's just be happy with what we have here for now. Hey, if any viewers came on recently, here's what the print showed up as. Cool little test print, went really well. There's the front view. Rear view. Wow. Everything, not everything, a lot went very well. I even painted one up really quickly. Finished this at about 6:55. That's how it turned out. There were a few things I wanted to change and fix, namely her arm, the magazine placement, and the supports needed to be just a little bigger. Yeah, so that's what she looks like. And here is what the revised model looks like. I made the supports bigger in a few places, especially under the hair. I moved the magazine to a more extreme angle to accentuate the movement because it kind of didn't show up on the print. And then I made the supports bigger. Oh, I changed her arm. So that's looking good. Now it will show up as more than just like a tube. Now it's 2 tubes. Ooh. Yeah, so I think this is, unless something totally catastrophic happens. Oh, and I gave her a belly button. Boop. Belly button. Yeah, unless something catastrophic happens on the next print, which I don't think it will. This is the final model. that's where we're at. So let's pop a save quick. And let's duplicate it. Shift D, I forgot the keyword for that. Give it a second while it thinks. All right. Yep, there they are. We will join those. No, we won't. Bad idea. I forget again that you don't actually have to join the models to make them one model, if that makes sense. So let's move to collection. Let's make a new collection again, and we're gonna call it Elves Finished. What a nice collection name. We will move to collection Elves Finished. Wait, I think I did that already. Yes, I did. I don't have to do that again. Silly me. So let's hide L4 supports, finished items, submachine gun. We're gonna hide basically everything except the pictures and our model. Okay, and then within here, I'm gonna actually make another collection. And I'm gonna call it Elf 4. Okay, I already have an L4 collection. L4 final. Grab all this jazz. And we'll bloop, pop it in there. Something's funky with that for some reason. But I think that's okay, because let's just go ahead. Let's quick make sure my normals are all good. I'm gonna have to do that after I export the model too. I will export the model, and my scaling. I also do scaling testing when I print the model. It told me that the correct way to scale this is by 44 times. Pretty big. But so we'll call it Elf 131 or Cyber Elf 4 final supports. Export that. And then I'll import it again to show you guys what it looks like and to make sure my normals are all good. Yeah, so it suddenly is huge, but that's fine. So let's pop into edit mode quick, show our normals. Did I hit it? Yeah, they're just tiny. And we're going to quick grab our mesh, go to normals, and we're just going to recalculate outside. Because sometimes when you join things, they suddenly flip around for some reason, and it creates negative space, which does not print. So here we go. I don't think I need to do anything in sculpt mode, which is great. I love that. And that's it. Yeah. That's it. We're done with this model. Yeah. Awesome. So now, yeah, I mean, I can sit here and I'm going to print a bunch of them in the future, and I'll paint some. I'll probably show them off to you guys. But now I got to think about what am I going to do next time? Because there's a lot of things that I want to do. One, there's a bunch more elf poses I want to do. I've finished one elf. I'm going to make more. I'd say probably at least 5. I also want to do them with different weapons. I want to do a male version, so that'd be a pretty big project. What else can I do? I could just do like a one-off episode where I just, from the beginning to the end, design a robot. That's always fun because robots are fairly easy to design. They're easy to put a skeleton on. From start to finish, it doesn't take that long. So if you have any ideas what you want me to do, hit it in the chat, or just let me know on any social media. I'm on Twitter even now. Hit up the YouTube comments on the videos. All these videos end up going to my YouTube account at ROUS Miniatures. If you know me personally, I'm on Facebook, Discord, all that jazz. Just let me know. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't even decided myself. I was really excited how this elf turned out. And I do kind of want to do more. That being said, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from a project. I've been doing a lot of this. You can see my tiny pictures. Let's make those bigger. Just to have the whole gang here. Oh, and somehow they're all upside down. Just get everyone together for one nice family photo. There we go. And yeah, there we go. I'm excited to see the arm when it prints finally. That'll be fun. Yeah, next time I think I skipped over the support, making the supports last time. I don't think I'm gonna do that next time, because actually that's, well, not super exciting. It is a really important part of doing this work, especially placement. You got to really think about it. And, ow! Speaking of placement, I forgot a support. Shame. This isn't done at all. Oh, I have 2 minutes left. Get that trash out of my face. All right. I'm gonna finish this. Don't you dare tell me I'm not. Oh no, this is terrible. No, not that one. Not that one. I want a straight one. Where's my straight one? Support. Bingo. Oh, I can't select it. Thank you. Almost done. 7:59, I can do it. We're not beat yet. Bingo. Alright, alright. Hang on. Cyber L4 final supports. Scale 44, go. 7:59. I got time to spare. I got time to kill. And we'll pop it back in. Yeah. Yeah, what you can do when you're backed up against the time limit. And don't forget to recalculate the normals. Recalculate outside. And we're good. All right, with feeling this time. There it is. All right, look at that. 8 o'clock. I did it. All right, as far as next time, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a surprise. Anyways, thanks you guys. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Subscribe not subscribe. Follow me on Twitch if you like what I do. It really helps me a lot. Hey, new viewer. Nice of you to show up. It is 8 o'clock. Sorry, but at least you get to see what I've done so far. I'll give you a few minutes. Yeah, follow me if you like what I do. It really helps. It really helps keep my steam up on doing this. I love doing it, and I want to keep doing it. What else? I mean, I'm on Twitter technically. It mostly just pings out Twitch streams. But yeah. Oh, I have my storefront open on My Mini Factory. If you go to My Mini Factory and look for ROUS miniatures, you'll find me. Or if you go into the campaign section, my campaign is actually the very first one on there. It's my Ratman that I made with a Kickstarter. If you want to go check that out, there's late pledges available if you are so inclined to do that. But yeah, any support you can show me is great. Thanks for coming out and watching me. We'll see what we do next time, because I don't even know what I'm going to do next time. Have a good night.